All right. Hello. This is Max and welcome back to Let's Play series of Lost Ark Russia. Leveling up, doing everything that we can, all the collectibles and everything in the map. As you can see, we start doing Mokoko seeds now. And yeah, we're going to continue doing what we're doing. Hope you like it. If you do so, you know what to do. Just subscribe to the channel. Don't let me know. Let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Like the videos and jump in actually if you want to see actually how the Mokoko seeds actually are being harvested. So we're gonna do what we do in the channel, which is 100% completion or runs. So we're gonna do our first pass of the walkthrough with one character, and then we're gonna start from there. So yeah. So yeah, enjoy. Let's do. What the hell? There you go. That's that, and we should be good to go. Yep, we completed everything here. And now we're gonna go outside and do some Mokoko seed run. Actually, we're gonna open all the travel points and do our first pass for Mokoko seeds here outside. So first, travel point on the left, and then we go back to the main mission, which is over here, and we're gonna do these two. Just going with the story. Should have done that until the end, but anyway. Thank you. We just need kind of a pass to run around the city, that's all. Oh, a lamp plot. Oh, hello. Here the game opens again. We're gonna have land. And that means building, and that means Minecraft. And that can be a whole game by itself, so oh shoes. Should be okay. Thank you for granting me land. Also what happened in that land, actually you do harvesting and trees and everything, so at your own kind of will. But let's not focus on that yet. So let's continue doing what we were doing. So all right, there is a postman here, which is fine. And what are we? There should be a box around here, but apparently it's tied to a mission. So let's keep doing. There is a secret. Yeah, there is a secret passage here as well in this cathedral. Just different than the main one, but in here there is also two Mokoko seeds on the right, kind of here-ish. There you go. Then you need to find the pass, and then we have one Mokoko seed and another one here. There you go. That's another one. Then we retrace. There's only two, so we should be alright. And let's get out of here. Done. So we can get out of here. There's nothing else here. So we're going to the other side of town. There are some stairs, and we are not going to do that, and we're going to go back here. Past the... Yeah, I'm not going to do housing yet. That's the housing kind of stuff. past the travel point into some repairs and armory here, which is that one over there. Oh, can we? Yeah, we have the king let us pass and do whatever we want, right? Yes, we are friend to the majesty. So we should have pass. Thank you. Kind of a mini arena to test our abilities. Which we are not interested. And all we have here is kind of warehouse, potions, kind of a... Who the hell are you? No, you. Exchange of tickets and stuff and crafting. Yep, well, probably you earn those inside here. The repair kind of section. And probably the Coliseum manager to play, I don't know, about the battles, the clock is ticking, arena, one-on-ones. Yeah, we're not interested. Close today, come back tomorrow, just give in mind how lunch. Yeah, sure. And again, we're not interested in competing on anything, so... And we can leave. So hang on. Bulletin board, free for all. That's much. No, we're not interested. Thank you. Visible trophy. That. Thank you. We're not interested. That all? Thank you. We have a side mission here, which probably we're gonna capture as well on the way in. And what happened? What do I need to do? Encourage. Community, emotes, encourage. And that will be all. Thank you. So now we're going this way to the Justin arena. And there is a Mokoko seat here that we need to clean before we continue. It's probably on the 3rd. That's 1. That's 2 on the 3rd one. There you go. There is a Mokoko seat here. So now we can move to the other area. We already finished that one, and there should be 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we missing something? Ah, probably we're missing that one. Okay, cool. We need to go to the second floor here and capture another one that we have missing there. So we should have 7 before we jump down to the next area. So we're gonna do that very quickly. There is some stairs at the end of this. And hopefully we should have one at the end of this. At the end, in the corner, we should have something. There you go. So now we can get out of here. We have completed the upper side of the castle. Now we're going to the lower side. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to do here. Okay, all the Mococo seeds in the upper side of the... As you can see, all the upper side is already done. So now we're moving into this area and that area and finish anything that we need to do there. So let's get a travel point here very quickly. There's a lot of things here. Cornelian. Oh, random box for Artemis. Oh, that's interesting. 2,000. Ouch. Yeah, one random of these are gifts actually that you can give to the you know, learning surrender, learning like that, another card. It's pretty much. Then we got a trouble point here. That's done. We have a there map exchange. That's interesting. Collect and exchange cards to get higher rank cards. That's interesting. What else do we have? Let's get out of here. Oh, there's a lot of shit here. Apparently cosmetics. Avatar crafter. Wow. Paint the wall. The game now opens. What is this? What's that? We have a warehouse. And now in here we have a Mokoko seed. Let's take advantage immediately there. There you go. And now we have some elements here, trees, and yeah, we're not there yet. Cartographer. And that's pretty much people that we can meet, but probably afterwards, after those missions, they're gonna be open. Similarly, probably with that one. It's gonna open after the Secret of Letitia. Alright, what else? There's one more Mokoko seed down below. So this is bakery, cooking. 4,000, yep. Not there yet, and ingredients. What's this? Chef restaurant located used to cook cannabis. Kangwi and Kangwi. Let's buy them. Just in case you might need it. So merchant, luxury goods. Yeah, we're not interested in that. And down below, apart from the fruits, yeah, we already have that. Food and drink connected, 500 intelligence. Yeah, might be, but food merchant. Bull tomato, sausages. Just in case of, and then we got a Mokoko seed here, and that ends actually that side of the map. So we should having 9 out of 10. So we already completed this higher part and this side. So now we're going into that side. That's a lot of things on the other side. But in the middle, there is the last Mokoko seed that we're gonna pick up. And because it's a raw footage actually live, that now you can see actually how much time it takes to go and pick up Mokoko seed, even though if you have the guides, which are all available. It's passing. There you go. That's the last one. So now we don't focus on Mokoko seeds anymore. It's everything else. Alright, let's go to the right side now. And then we can continue with the missions. a lot of vendors here. Let's see what they have to offer. Hey. Yeah, it's exchanging rather than selling treasure maps. Yeah, with cartographer coins. You remember that we have in our secret maps. Those are the ones who reveals the dungeons. So it's lock you up to these kind of seals in order to do what you need to do. Yeah, we're gonna explore that later on. So that's that. Exchange again. Gaining stuff. Merchant. This is for toolings and life skills. Manufacture. Interesting. Manufacture tools, hunting, cheap parts and stuff. And oh, that's interesting. Alchemists. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's go up. Got an armor, repair. Stone, reforging. Oh, nice. Gemology. Bracelets. And this all opens once we start actually doing some missions. Yeah, so probably we shouldn't be kind of exploring this site yet. So I'm gonna come back to that once we have actually access to it. So let's pick up these things. Oh, it's introducing to guilds now. Yep, I'll do. I'll do. Join a guild and make a donation. Receive Smilegate for guild activities. What? I don't want to join a guild yet. That's that. And that's that. Purchase recommended. Give the bottle to the Night Salvator. Which bottle? Alright, let's start. Use the item. What's that? So gave you a key. And I'll you join a guild and make a donation. I'll you. I don't want to join a guild. Ah, Jesus. Casual and social, 1,000 requests. Come on. Bloodstained. 16, 23. Skywish. It's a lot of requests. 21st Russian. That one. Request. Application sent. Join a guild and make a donation. That's interesting. Alright. What else? Let's go here. Let's complete some missions. Other one, this chapter is going to be just about actually the city. We have done nothing. Alright, let's see. Lutheran Castle. Song of Return, which probably gave us return to this site. So now we are kind of ready to go to the action house, which I think we need if we want to buy some music, especially the forest minuet or something like that, just to open gates to collectibles, which is going to be important. Oh, there is another gate here. Just convenient. Now action house. Action house broker. Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go out. Not yet. I think it's going to be housing. And I don't understand why they're forcing us to join a guild. We don't want to. Where the hell is this? There. Let's go inside and see if we have to close this first. Before we go housing. Is that all? Okay. Alright, let's do that because it's important. There's plenty here. There's one there as well. So we need to find citizens, aristocracy, and middle class opinions to see if it is stupid or not. So that's the aristocracy. So let's go down to the plebs. Come back. Yeah, probably it's better. And we haven't even triggered the housing kind of thing. Not yet. Probably after this we will. Done. The Dunner. Housing. Housing. Which is transport to your state. So let's head to the state. And this is another game by itself. You can buy housing, you can do stuff and Minecrafting, but also you can gather resources. So you can tree, harvest and stuff like that. Oh, we have servants. Hello. Jesus. And a hot one. I hope the NA version didn't replace this actually things. Alright, we have servants. So there will be stores that you can actually do stuff and oh Jesus. It's gonna be amazing. But again, probably I'm gonna treat this offline. But I can tell we're gonna spend hours here. Hours and hours. Mokokos. We're not reading correctly. So what happened here? Come out with a name. Max Land. Done. We can have a guest. Structures. Buildings. But all this is available to exchange with coins. Crafter. Do research to open the cell. Yeah, of course. And how do we do research? Pay tribute by clapping. Community emotes club. So they're gonna teach us probably how to do the how to build or how to upgrade stuff. But again, all these trees can be cut for resources. So again, you can spend hours here just gathering and leveling up your character. Control 1 and choose that to start the study. New study, workbench, start, go. 9 minutes. Oh, 6 seconds. There you go. Complete. And what else? Development. Nothing there. States. Effects. Oh, it is gonna be crazy. Crazy. Escape. Where do we go now? Control 1 and choose workshop. Control 1. Control 1 and choose workshop. Create item. Recovery. Go. This is how you construct actually potions for you. Escape. What now? Oh, there. Yeah, coming to you. Hang on. In a minute. Oh, we got servants. I prefer my hot assistant. So that's done. Pirate coins and Control 1 again. And do some research, study. Completion, start, go. Yeah, this is Minecraft on steroids. Start a new study. Can we? Voyage. Yeah, we haven't went there yet. So where are we? Control 1 and choose Navy. Create a new mission. And go. Oh, this is what brings gotcha. Brings actually rewards and coins, so you can spend them Gotcha. Can we have this? No, just one. Okay, cool. Let's clean them up. Go. Yeah, this is a full tutorial actually for this thing. So control 1, choose research, explore, and we're going to have a contract. First acquaintances. I'll probably bring merchants. So we have access to buy stuff here as well. Again, it's kind of a self-sustained city. Planner. What do we got? Exchange that. Is it all? Make a purchase at the port merchant. Mansion. Oh, I can only imagine how much you need in order to upgrade this stuff. And there were people actually that are gonna be concentrated on this. Oh god. State manager. Manner effects. Structure outfits. Help. Research the level of the laboratory. The higher the level, the more research can be done. Okay, cool. So, how do I do that? Explore control 1. Research, laboratory, new study, laboratory, level 2. Completed. So now, can we do mansion or workshop or leadership? But now we have limited coin. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. What do we do? Workshop. Replace pile of boxes with convenient shelving, or responsible research take a weekend and then productivity will become stronger. No. Workshop. Go. Well, that's a 12-hour thing. Okay, leave it there. Wow. Control 1, choose construction, workshop. Oh. Food state, life, miscellaneous chest, food state, and objects. We don't have coin. And choose workshop. At the top of the screen to make any item. State to make any item. Yeah, but we can't. Because we don't have coin. We got everything else but coin. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's all that we can do here. Leave the reserve. Is it? Yeah, I think that's all what we can do here. What's that? Chef menu. Yeah, we're not going to do too much here. So we got the waiting for the guild kind of thingy. I don't think it's going to be an issue. And we don't have gold, so we're not going to do that as well. Not yet. And we have all this stuff. I think we have a song to get out of here. If I'm not mistaken, F2. Can we return to where we were? We gotta go back here actually, but probably with plenty of gold, my guess. And we're gonna stop the... Alright, and well, that's most of it in the city, but I found the currency exchanger, and this is the infamous currency exchanger for the NA version. I don't think this is going to be available in the NA version, but this is the Russian version and the Korean version, and this is how it works actually. You can buy, as you can see here, cash top up. I can buy with real money. Yeah, not in the Russian server, but I can buy star coins, those are star crystals. You can see there with real money. And all the whales will have this. Yeah, I don't want to go there. So I can top up with crystals, these kind of orangey ones, as much as I like. I can buy $1,000. I can buy $100 and I will have 10,000 star crystals. And then what happened is that you exchange them for crystals, which is the blue ones. And currently 0.8 star crystals is costing you 1 crystal. So it's, if I have 100 star crystals, I will get 120 kind of blue ones. And those blue ones, I can exchange them for gold. So you can see here, 100 blue, they're gonna give me 1,000 gold, which is the one that we needed it. So I have 73 blue ones, blue crystal, that I can sell them for gold. Gold is the main currency of the game, so the more gold you have, the better. And you can buy stuff and you can outbuy everybody. You can buy all the mods, all the gear, everything that you need actually in the auction house. I don't think this is going to be in the NA version. This is what they refer to, the pay to win kind of thing. No idea why, but this is a free-to-play actually game, and they need to make money somehow. So this is the way they make money, by introducing actually these mechanics. So as we can see here, crystal to blue, blue to gold, and then all of a sudden you have gold. And how the only probably stop is the size of your wallet. And whales, they can put thousands of dollars in those cash shops. And I can bet in Korea you have that. And that's the way you play the game. But I think that is true for high-end stuff. I don't think it's true for lower level or PvE stuff. You can do everything without having to top up $0 into the cash shop. If your intention is to play level 50 and probably tier 1 content or a couple of raids here and there and nothing serious, neither professional about it, I think we should be okay. It's safe to say that nobody touch actually the cash shop unless there is kind of an urge of something so rare that you can only actually trigger in the buy ingredients in the cash shop or something like that, or trading between your characters and what have you. And that's pretty much. Anything else? No. So and if they change the game, the NA version is going to be just regulation stuff, not because they wanted it, because every developer wants actually that money coming in, flowing in. And the only way of doing that is opening the cash shop for real transactions. So let's see how it goes. And I hope we get a good game. I hope most of the things that are in the Russian and the Korean version, the original sources, are maintained. I can see that there is no need for localization of Western version or whatever. That's bullshit. You don't need it, actually. You just can save the development time into something more important and generate more content rather than probably change the outfits and colors, skin colors of the characters. I think that's trivial and that's bullshit. And the players don't care about. So it's kind of a waste of development time. And it's becoming an issue once you start talking about it. Before that, it's not even an issue. So in this game, everybody plays and nobody's thinking about the skin color of the characters, or if they are in bikini or G-string, it doesn't matter. It's just another feature that the game has. And I can assure you that in Korea, actually, most of them are naked or looking sexy and all that stuff, because that's part of the feature of the game. Don't neglect actually that most of the players play because of it, and you end up doing female characters as a male because you want a hot girl doing kind of all the things that they do, actually. So all good. So there's going to be controversy probably because of those changes in the Western version, even though actually there is absolutely, as you can say, no need to do it. So it's a minority vocals people that think that is a good idea, and if that changed the experience of the game, it's going to be a flop for the North American version, and people were still playing in the Korean and the Russian version because of it. But let's hope that doesn't happen, and the source material it's contained, and the experience is roughly the same actually as we have it. And that cash shop is probably my only concern about how, if it is a free to play game, how they're going to generate revenue. And that means how they're going to be opening the cash shop. If it is just for outfits, I don't think it's going to be, in order to make money from outfits, they need to make every single option to be viable sometimes, and start doing more sexy outfits and deploying kind of actually those runway outfits that they do in Korea. If they don't do that, they're going to lose that revenue. The other part is, are they going to open the cash shop or not for everything to be bought with outside money? And that's what keeps Korea and Russia up and running. And otherwise, it's going to be a modest, short-term game in the NA version. Yeah, we'll see. Finger crossed. The only thing that's different actually is that we got a lower ping. As you can see, I'm playing from Australia, and down below I have a 250 ping playing in Russia. Hopefully I get 30 ping if we play in the, I don't know, USA West Coast server. Oceania is not going to have actually servers in Los Arcs, so playing in Russia or playing in West Coast is going to be roughly the same experience. So my decision will be probably I'm going to play NA, because my friends in the US actually will play in NA, and we're going to play probably guilds and all the stuff. Also, I'm in the NA probably for the audio, so we can record the audio of the story in English, not in Russian. And the rest, I will keep the Russian version. Simple as that, where I can do whatever I want in the Russian version and keep playing the source material. And if that, well, the Korean server is actually a little bit more difficult to get into, but you can play in the Korean servers as well if you want. And that is going to be in the forefront of the features and development. Russia is second, and now NA is going to be third. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, and we're going to continue in the next one with probably the story. We're going to get out of here and do some sort of a story. So I'm going to call this kind of the state tutorial, and I will see you in the next one. So let me know in the comments below what you want to see or expecting from the NA version on February the 11th. And if the cash shop thing is an issue for you. I know that regulatory terms in the US are an issue sometimes, and you need to make it more legally in order to acquire those things. But in a free-to-play, actually, most of the revenue streams are open, starting with cosmetics, but yet to be seen if we can buy gear or crystals or other things, or gold actually. That is the main currency to buy gear and buy auction stuff from other players. So I don't know how that's going to work. Otherwise, it's going to be a black market on the outside, which is always happening. So all the games has black markets where you can buy everything that you need with real cash. So yeah, let's leave it there, and we continue in the next episode. And if you want me to stream and start talking about those things in the stream, I'm happy to do it and spend some time with you guys and talk about things that nobody's talking about, actually. So the game is awesome, and again, in my feeling, I have not seen anything in the game so far up till level 27 that creates some need for westernization. That's bullshit. The game is well done and works as is, and that's how it's intended. It's a Korean MMORPG. It's not a North American MMORPG. So the expectation is 100% we're going to have the same content and the same source materials than the Korean version. And I think it's not going to be the case. So cash shop is my first concern. Outfits and it's my second concern. I have seen actually in the covers that they change it. I understandably actually for ads and marketing material and all that stuff, but yet to be seen if we're gonna get the sexy outfits in the game or not. I think we're gonna see on day one anyway. So once people start stripping and doing cosmetics and trying to break the game on day one, which 10% of the people will do, we will try to min-max in 10 hours, do tier 1 everything content in 12 hours, and having all the gears of the world and in 11 hours, and that's it. That's the end goal. And I says, no, this is going to take forever. This is a month away. This is not a short-term game. This is a long-term game. It's an MMO first. It's an RPG as well, so it might take you a month just to uncover the story and all that stuff. People nowadays don't have the time or have a short span of attention, actually, that they need everything in 10 seconds rather than actually play it on yearly basis. There are people who play this for years and you want everything in 5 minutes. So let's see. That's it for now. It's not a rant. It's kind of, again, flashing those two concerns: outfits, localization of the game with no need at all, and the cash shop, and how they're going to implement the cash shop without actually structuring regulations in the US. The EU doesn't have a problem. The rest of the world doesn't have a problem. It's just North America. And yeah, that's it for now. And we're going to continue in the next one. So I can talk for hours, actually. But I don't want to actually feel like I'm ranting, actually, because I'm not. But I'm scared that you're changing the game with no reason, no valid reason behind it. And localization is not a valid reason. Not at all. Okay, see you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.